Sawaba, I wonder the individual awards no more, and already they who they buy Munich I'll qualify, International Milan I'll qualify, RB Leipzig I'll qualify, Manchester City, Real Sociedad, and Real Madrid. These are the 4 qualified clubs are already in the room inside the round of 16. Now, you will be well qualified, but it will be down to Robert finish first, another second. On any the Obotum will fight for as far as qualification or you're concerned. But Bibri Nano. Wojina Brando Botum qualify 6 clubs in assistance now will room into the next stage of the competition. Now to the individual awards. Player of the week nominations, sorry, I better join on Spice 91.9 from on Facebook. 4 players as usual. And in the UEFA World Shortlist one of Wumoko Obotuna will win the award, And I join a Benya Obitre Antoine Griezmann from Atletico Madrid. And now only 2 goals out of 6 attempts. With a top speed of 30.0 Odinya that brace for Atletico Madrid against Celtic. And no 10 against 11 against Club of Honor, that is Atletico Madrid. Celtic could the red card. And there was another Seneca tackle within the week, UEFA Champions League fixtures now. So that's red card occurred my Celtic player. So personally, not me surprised at all. But if Antoine Griezmann the brace now, I bet I'm wondering how he's able to do the things that he does. With that kind of consistency, all of a sudden, we'll find a love for football once again. Because when an only move from Real Sociedad to Atletico Madrid or continue from maybe an only with Real Sociedad, but or join the FC Barcelona, I want an anchor or draw what them are going to bet and call you away finimo. And I to consider the way you baby could baby san briefy and all sounds or by in the Wabinya that kind of feat are consistent only save the club at Atletico Madrid 6-0. And I watched it against Celtic. It was supposed to be a very difficult fixture. But one more turn down now, won the 3 match 1 point. Before then, on Tuesday there, Erling Haaland and so on share that is 2 goals out of 3 attempts. Antoine Griezmann all men 2 goals out of 6. No, not Haaland and so all men 2 goals out of that is 3 attempts and on the top speed. 30 points. That is 4-0. Odinya that 3-0 win over Young Boys. Griezmann also winning but that was a 6-goal thriller. Aside him, Benya Rodrigo goes from Real Madrid, 1 goal out of 5 attempts with another assist. So he was involved in 2 goals, but he scored 1 and assisted 1 against a club like Braga from Portugal. A very difficult fixture for Real Madrid. The playing Rodrigo goes so to now on your goal. No, as an individual, you have something to smile about. And in the first leg, he got a goal, and the second leg, so as also when you go, he's been a thorn in the flesh of club. That is Braga power within the last or a few weeks in the UEFA Champions League round 4. No, now last but not least, Bukayo Saka from Arsenal, 1 goal and then also another assist out of 2 attempts. That kind of goal and now or they bomb a club off an Arsenal and so we win 2-0 over Sevilla. I bet me share John Boys against Manchester City. Me share Real Madrid against Braga. Me share Atletico against Celtic. And Arsenal against Sevilla. It was supposed to be the biggest fixture. No, so Seneca for Griezmann or Rodrigo no ne Haaland no munya one resource na wotu na wenya na wadama here no. But Bukayo Saka for his performance and as an individual, all the goals Leandro Trossard watched this season no. Ni na or Bukayo Saka no assist no. Ni misati be about 7 goals na player no what to his credit assistance now in the season. Ni na it is Bukayo Saka and or assist Leandro Trossard or assisting with the first goal and Sana Nankasa all kunya that second goal now when your nomination I bet with the opponent and the kind of performance of the man, even though he just scored a goal and gave 1 assist, he didn't get a brace now. The player of the week, straightforward. Medibama Bukayo Saka, as far as the UEFA Champions League player of the week nominations, no other concern. I feel call goals of the week nominations now. Erling Haaland once again is in the picture, and if Haaland ne nomination no nyena, it was around the penalty act against Young Boys. Now, born able to name a bed. A becker there or next side facing the goalpost. And normally, so what side the face goalpost and I bet all you didn't able to in your that direct shot no on target. And even I find the ball into the back of the net. A journal on Spice 91.9 from on Facebook. A bone goal na selling with Jim not that to know. From this angle, I bet say I'm born when deflect to be on contract and not on target directly. Also goalkeeper no to no save. But even when Haaland only the next side of the body, face the goalpost, I bet he was able to just bend the ball that much. Or then a very proper bend, and Sanabo will to know a contract him. And tomorrow converted that ball into the back of the net. Now, all the share at here, club a young boys aside him ebenya Alvaro Morata so no go ana only for Atletico Madrid and if Morata abed was a super goal for him as far as the fixture is concerned on the 70 that is a 6th minute or a right-footed player but this goal he scored with the weaker foot left foot no and otum no the share on the 76th minute and ebekere nke mo lo kodo game no na nkonfa no ho there was a cross into the penalty box na power kakre the ball nechi and a Lino no or chest ball no the two setted man the player in that is Alvaro Morata or control it with strong foot in the right one no and a ball number 20 weaker left foot no tell me selling that no and otum balu this ball and the power na odi ni weaker foot nechi na otum ball way or the two at him I think it deserves to be nominated and I think that it is not far from being right at all. Aside him, Ebenya another goal from Xavi Simons. Last week, Players of the Week, another Goal of the Week nominations. So, Xavi Simons now only been in. With the UCL games I reviewed this year, I bet. Menke the last time and now, Elinya one individual back-to-back nominations as far as the Goal of the Week are concerned. On Tansi, Obesimpo na chede boy top-notch club. But in your bit Xavi Simons that time it was on the left side of the attack, no Kati, no Kelly, they say last pool. If funded a Nigo and now all share for ne club in RB Leipzig now. I bet it won't be now Ojina. And how was able to get that powerful shot on target. Understanding with Jim, no that should not damage. I bet out of the action of crowd, but in the penalty box, crowded, maybe my mark in the green, no. Nimpo be bleeding and then Basi was able to get that shot on the far left hand side. And a ball no kwa trat him give no or stretchy and then say when to manka bona otum na okwa trat him. So these are the nominations awaba with regards to the Goal of the Week nomination and I bet say Minsuna Meka still in the main Lino Nugo no also from Atletico Madrid. Made in Kanaka the main who the play be only a back-to-back Goal of the Week nominations and on time soon see there one club only 2 players that will nominate one as far as the goals of the week are concerned. And if Lino now he's supposed to be the left back of Atletico Madrid. I bet also ne weaker foot in the right one because all the left back or left footed. Na otum no cut in the penalty box him. Or the weaker right foot na kill a ball dash at that angle. Understanding that to the John on Spice 91.9 FM on Facebook. You can also get to see it for yourself. It was a very super that is goal for the player in Lino and now Odinya goal for club of Atletico Madrid. Ebe blame goalkeeper that he was closer to the face pole baby. And Otumna or give you that space for the player to kill that one. But you don't get some of these angles right when you are throwing in the shot with your weaker that is foot. On I may choose as me goal of the week. So me player of the week the player in Bukayo Saka and Goal of the week so Medema Lino of Atletico Madrid. I feel young queen in him. And your results handed up and it's not one that were a lot of surprising scorelines. One would be that draw Napoli with Union Berlin and Chelsea Lonia and the room club of Union Berlin on also corner now or dilemma one and for him no ye the man because the last time around no look how could go change the manu fumbo no coach like chain win channel so ended otum na all the game no na webenya and equalizer against nomina club Maradona Stadium one of them that particular venue against Napoli and I think that no ye the man but or say boys one papers and so in the predictions are not them to go no Napoli kahumbi and I didn't win to na one kwe and aside them I think we also said that is gradually becoming the revelation of this season's UEFA Champions League. Getting that 3-1 against Benfica. In the first leg, we was 1-1. It's not what Benfica. I was very much optimistic there. Obotum had the 3 maximum points. But now me expect Obotum in this beautiful fashion. Bayern Munich also had to do it 2-1 over Galatasaray. And the Bunda Galatasaray first goal now VAR and disallow. And Sana Hurricane Bebesi form. Now Hurricane has scored about 8 goals in the last 3 games. Double hat-trick or ball 1. And also the Borussia Dortmund hat-trick in the most and then the watch 2 goals. Instead the 6 goals no send a candidate 2 no I bet 8 goals in 3 matches. At the Sadio Mane into my and Hurricane Ben I bet he's doing it and he's multiplying it. And I don't think that baby will do he will attempt to let his the legs off the pedal. Consistency now but you nafa. And then for so I'm doing the club often buying walk of fun but I think that they are ripening the fruits of their labor. My member enter the man you didn't because me you make a crown. Now Arsenal also 2-0 over Sevilla. Another good win for club of Arsenal. And Mikel Arteta and the boys no work at there. They were not expecting themselves to have gone about 3 matches without a win. Into this one, they needed a very good response. And a warrior against Sevilla. Maybe not believe that Sevilla was a da. Or probably when the man who from no Europe him. No cause havoc. Into Monco, Sevilla warrior, you see, don't be surprised at all. I mentioned that and you went in this to them. PSV also 1-0 against Lens. I wasn't surprised. Real Madrid 3-0 against Braga. And a Salzburg. And so, what to know, Inter, Obeson by a goal to 0. But the focus in that game, player offer no Lautaro Martinez. I bet. Surprisingly, for Lautaro Martinez, 15 matches in the UEFA Champions League, 14 goals na uja 14 na washe. And he has now become the go-to person at club of in Inter Milan. The last time baby you won more the baby number baby and shut dance saying club offer no that is international Milan. And then for Lautaro na bet the consistency of the bonny games for them, how he always saves the club international Milan. I think that he deserves all the mentions and the accolades for them, man. Lautaro Martinez, no. And Rebecca de be a baby or sending to them or quite on sign. But as an individual, he's been doing a very good work or the Lord's work for club. Rofono international Milan. I feel my member Manchester United game no do kakra. And results near 4-3. It is a very flattering result for FC Copenhagen. A very flattering one for that matter. Say a Copenhagen fan. Na in here qualification. Nebo to win Manchester United na Wallaba. A club Kobo Walleta part 1-0 in your penalty. Akobo Mona National. Well, Sanso Bifia. You would want to go all out because they really distracted the focus of United with that first leg, and United will tomorrow winning by that is 1-0. So they winning 4-3. No, so I game even about to score beat them now, but you will be taken aback a credit. About the panel see. And one of the elements we see in the Abia, United after the first 2 goals, I feel they have gotten into their mojo. Well, on a smooth sailing. Then Marcus Rashford decides to be silly. Marcus Rashford decides not to concentrate in the game or switch off. And I think that I disagree with Obio, but believe that Rashford no record no instead of what the man. Obialo Bebo Rashford in the record no what the man. Selling them for action and fan to do. On yet the other what the man on I would disagree with that individual. First of all, now Marcus Rashford were about 98% advantage over the ball. No button will control the ball. No button watching. Another one block the opponent. Then again, opponent no kokoti and another no. Na baby and na left no sin. There was gap in between the leg and the ball. On the other boy na see ball no ho. Understanding that to do. On the other ball na see ball no ho. So there was a very good space in between a Rashford and left leg na O3 the basic boy and Nando no. He could have just chosen any part of that space to step there. But he decided to step on the foot of the player. And that is a very cynical tackle. And baby okokoti and so I bet there be won't yo. You know say referee na advantage and co-reviewer. Obotu allow play on. Obotu play must continue. But if you go and see it again and see how one and no see opponent and wa ben and na bet olubuna ni manyen. You will find a career threatening injury no open or down bueno. You say United fan, you might wanna just put aside fanaticism, no face the reality. Then call you Bruno Fernandes or your Antonio another on Rashford no be good tea and the man. Gabaka the referee, all man just a yellow card now because it was unnecessary. There was no way the player could have scored that goal from that angle. It would have been very difficult. So you don't allow yourself another and referee no corner on take decisions on you with some of these instances. So for the results in that bet on ye, and it has added to the 9 defeater and 8 defeats already. Club of Manchester United winning this season. I bet season we have about how many matches? About 4 matches in the UEFA Champions League, 11 in the English Premier League. United lose 9 already in all competitions. So in all competitions, 3-1 against Arsenal, 2-0 against Spurs, 3-1 against Brighton, 3-0 against Man City, 3-0 against Newcastle, 1-0 against Crystal Palace, 4-3 against Bayern, 3-2 against Galatasaray, ended a 4-3 against FC Copenhagen. It's a United fan. I want to know good gym. You can never be free. We ambassador shows a word don't follow to one will truly one bed. You come on board. Therefore, Marcus Rashford and record no could in Akasa true when you be. On the middle to the office today, you can another Podachi Prime Minister, Mama and Chichino. So it is what it is. I think that United, the game plan after the red card was quite okay. And then all about 4-2-3-1. And I fear Kulifim. A Kunifim now all withdraw with Bruno Fernandes about the right side of the attack. The Ganacho no son san nature. I feel the young ball 4-4-1. Yenji any one farmer Rasmus or Landon Cotin. But I was asking myself, just like do or two club of Tottenham against Chelsea, how continuously can you keep defending? A bad coordinate defender that might run back into yourself up until when. But United were quite lucky. And we could win penalty with a better corner. And some of the defenders knows walk with Jaoma. The goals no Babishim no to no Bena. What is this about Unana? Will cross ball penalty box in a better on challenge. I don't know what is this about Unana. Any cross inside the box, he is still on his line. And I think he should also upgrade. Also to know improve kakra. Any cross ball number penalty box on ba out to chrono na line no. And the likelihood is a boneka with the head or the leg of your opponent. When we float ball and that banner, you are not present. I bet Obotu wash or every match on the high. And that case, and now yeah, discuss all fair with. I mean the interruption. I think the player now Ojino Nan and him. I bet he was so far away from the goal line, and the direction the ball baby no on. I bet he was not part of involved in play at all. Senke or you closer, and then go move and Quebec interference. But baby no Gina. Whether Dojino Nan and him another Dojino Nan and whether Dojina in an offside position or not, and he was not interfering with play. And yes, I had to say that. And check it and get here. You know what? You top a baby. Remember your whole question of the day now. Then the day in the same room now. A general on Spice 9 to 1.9 FM on Facebook. You see on work too much.